Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at the Elddis launch for the 2025 Caravan product, and in this vlog I'm going to give you a first look at this. It's the Affinity range from Elddis. So what do we need to know? Well, as I say, it is a first look, so there's no facts and figures, but we're going to have a look around the exterior and the interior so you can get a closer look at the layouts and see whether it's something you might be interested in for 2025. So Affinity, what is exciting is we've got the new shape, which we'll see as we go around. The Elddis brand has all come together with the curved front and the new rear. So let's get looking at that. First of all, Affinity, it is on the Alco. We have got the ATC. On the front locker, we've got the silver front, we've got the white front, sorry. We've got the 3 windows, and they've got quite a nice tint to them as well. This one's the Affinity 520, as we can see badged here. We'll make our way down the near side. Now, it's at this point where we can see that curvature there. So these are the GRP sides, and it has all been constructed to reduce and prevent water ingress, and there's no wood in the construction. There's also some changes inside, but we'll see those when we go in. So we've got this curvature here. We are getting the gas barbecue point. Got the large front window on the 520. So the 520, it's a 2-berth caravan with no fixed bed, but we'll take a look internally. I do like this black alloy wheel. So this is a single axle van, as we can see. Got this really nice black alloy wheel. The 2-piece door with the awning light, and then as we come round, so this is the back end, the new back end. It was originally brought in on the Buccaneer range, and now it's across all the Elddis caravans for 2025. These are really nice modern LED light clusters. We then got the Elddis badge with the high brake light. Affinity here as well. On the ranges, we start with Avante and then we move to Affinity, and then it's Crusader. So these are mid-range caravans. We've got a window there. That's going to be the bathroom on the 520, but we'll see that as we go inside. And then coming down on the offside, we're going to have our toilet cassette point. We can see we're going to be finding a tower fridge and freezer there. And then we've got some storage. We've got our whale, we've got a water point, and we are getting the Alder wet central heating as well on Affinity. Right, let's trot round and go and have a look at the fabrics and finishes for 2025. So it's a 2-piece door, stable door. I'll open that up. We are getting the bin and the blind. Let's go and take a closer look. Now, I do like the finish on this. This is very Buccaneer, and if you know what the Buccaneer is like, you'll know what I mean. So as we come in, the 520, 2 berths, no fixed bed. So we are getting a really good size front lounge, really long sofas. You can use these as singles or doubles. Now, you can see here we've got this teal, some people might call it turquoise, you can call it what you want, but it's a green, teal or turquoise finish here on the fabric, and that's integrated to these parts here. On the curtains, we've got that on the finish on the curtain. And blinds, we are getting the concertina blinds as well on Affinity. And then we move around, we've got some USB charging points at the front there, coming round the dark wood. And that's why I say it has a feel of Buccaneer, because the Buccaneer always has this beautiful dark wood. So dark finish on Affinity. We've got some good size cupboards. And then we've got the massive sunroof. The stargazer going all the way down the centre of the caravan, and it feeds nicely then into the floor space. We have got the carpets down, so you can see the carpets, the colour that you're going to get for 2025. And then we'll feed down into the kitchen space. The kitchen on the 520 on the offside, you're going to get the extension flap, you're going to get the sink cover, good amount of storage, and then there's storage cupboards. Just hold these open because we're not level. There's drawer space as well. There's cupboards above. And what Elddis have done for 2025, to lighten it up a little bit, we have got this lighter finish on these upper cupboards. We can see in there. And then we've got a splashback. It's almost just an off-white colour, gloss finish, as you can see. There's the Thetford gas oven and grill, and there is a hot plate and gas burners. So you've got the best of both worlds on the Affinity 520. And then coming across to the near side, there's the Russell Hobbs microwave. A good amount of worktop space here for putting bits and pieces, including your television. and there's more USB chargers as well as plug sockets. So there's plug sockets here, there's also plug sockets in the kitchen, there's storage under there, and then we move back. This is obviously where we came in. We're getting this nice mirror here, and on the offside there's a big Dometic tower fridge and freezer. So perfect if you're away for a little bit of time and you like food, which just about sums up my style of caravanning. Right, let's dive in here and take a look. So back here, this is the rear washroom. An amazing amount of floor space. This is great for getting changed in and drying after you've had a shower. There's the Thetford toilet, there's the Alder towel rail as well off the wet central heating, and a really good size shower cubicle there in the near side corner. And that's complemented by this gigantic wardrobe space. So plenty of room for clothes and all your bits and pieces in there. And as I say, on the offside, we've got this nice, I like the lighting around here. This is a nice finish. This is finished off nicely. It's got a quality feel. This really has got quite a Buccaneer feel. And also what I'll point out is what is new on the Affinity range, as well as all of the Elddis caravans. They have done away with the strip. You may remember the strips that used to go down the walls. They have gone. Elddis have listened to feedback that people don't like it. They've now got these one-piece boards, so the strips have gone. Elddis have done away with them. Great news. Right, let's move on to our next Affinity model. I'll just close this as I go. So I'm just shut that behind us. There we go. Leave it for the next person. Okay, so let's move on to the Affinity 550. So again, we've got the white front, the white sides as we go down, the decals, and then we'll just take another look at the rear as well, just so we can see that back end, because this is really nice and modern. It's really just brought this into 2025 really. So the back end, and then we'll just whiz down the offside. Obviously pretty much like we've just seen, so we don't need to go into it too much, but those black alloys again, which I think are a nice finish. And then venturing round, let's go and have a look inside the 550. So in we go. Now this one, it does have a fixed bed in this one. Just close that. This is a 4-berth caravan, although I think realistically it's probably going to be couples. Obviously could be wrong, but I think that's possibly where the market will be. Because of the curvature, we've got these like cupboardy spaces here, these little alcove storage spaces, some cupboard space here. This is where the aerial comes in, the space here for the radio. And again, at the front here and this one, there's the USB chargers and the plug socket. Slightly shorter sofa seats because we now have a bed in the rear, so some space has been lost here, but still a nice amount of floor space, nice place to relax. And I'll come down into the kitchen. Now this one has the under counter Dometic fridge and freezer, so slightly smaller. Just see if I can open that. There we go. So you can see under there, that's the under counter space. You do get the sink cover, it's just not on this one like it was the other. So the sink there, and then moving down, this is where we're going to find space for the lounge table, and you will plug your television in there and have it on this bit here. As I come down, we're going to find the shower and washroom. Now what I like, we'll start on the off side, so venture this way with me. So on the off side of the caravan, this is where the shower cubicle is, and it's quite nice in that corner. It's a good use of space, so a nice corner shower. And then we move round and we find the island bed, which is on the back wall. So rear island bed situated on the back wall. We've got a large grey headboard. We've got this runner that finishes it off. Cabinets here, just open one of these up. So you can see in there as well, with that rounded shape of the new model, you can see the rounded part to it there. Got LED lights under here as well. Don't think they've got USB chargers in them, but just little LED lights. Wardrobe space, the Alder tank is in that one there, as you can see. There's a couple of little drawers as well for underwear, or whatever you want to put in there. Table for cups of tea, and there is a bracket or a place there for the television. There's an aerial and plug socket, and over here on the off side, the USB chargers are here, so we're not missing out. We've just got them here instead of under in the lights, and a plug socket. Let's have a look at the washroom as we go. So I'll move this way and you can dive in there. So there's our washroom. We've got there the Thetford toilet and the sink and some cabinets for our toiletries and what have you. So that's the washroom. Right, I'll see if you're ready to come out. That's enough looking. Come on, we need to crack on. Right, so there we go. You can see the lounge space there, and we'll fire on and do the last of the Affinity models. So come on, let's dive out this way. So last but not least, we are now onto the 574. So the Affinity 574. Again, single axle caravan. We'll go straight in here and take a look. If you're ready, let's go. Right. Now this is again, a 4-berth fixed, I say fixed bed. It has got fixed beds, but they're single. So this is going to be an interesting one. So I think this could potentially, well, it could be families, it could be couples. I think this is a nice couples caravan. What we've got here again is the bench seats. We've got the green fabrics, this pattern here. I quite like these. And the turquoisey teal green finish on those curtains. The same wraparound style in the lounge area. So because this is single axle, the bench seats aren't as long as a twin axle, but they're still plenty big enough for 2 to 4 people. There's the table as well for eating at when you want to get that out and put it there. Otherwise, you have got the front chest. Again, you can pull this out and the drawers are open. So yeah, lounge area. The huge sunroof again, that stargazer running all the way down. And then we move into the kitchen space. There is the flap. And again, this nice splashback. I like the gloss finish. Microwave, Russell Hobbs microwave, the oven. And on this one, so on this layout, we have, if I open this, we have wardrobe space here, the Alder tank. So good amount of storage there. And then we have the under wardrobe in this case, under wardrobe, Dometic, fridge and freezer. And then we come through the shower, good size shower cubicle on the near side. The washroom is on the off side. We'll see that last thing. And then we make our way into the bedroom space. Now this bedroom, as I say, single beds. Because it's the launch, I haven't got facts and figures on lengths, but hopefully when I put a link to in the description to the website for Elddis, this information will be there. But single beds, we've got the grey headboards, the back wall with no strip, no joining strip, that's gone. This is so much better. I do much prefer this finish. We've got these lockers all the way around. There's loads of storage in here. You just have to be careful, I think, with your payload. You could get a bit carried away. Beds, single beds, probably some storage under these, I would imagine. And then we've got another chest here. So you've got somewhere to put your cups of tea or your gadgets, whatever it might be. And let's give one of these a pull. Oh, some drawer space under there. Sunroof up there and a television bracket here as well, look. So if you do want to watch television in bed. And then last but not least, let's look in that washroom as we go. So in there, the Thetford loo, we've got the towel rail, part of the Alder system, sink, and places to store our toiletries. So there we go. I'll let us close that up. So one more last look. So good size bedroom space. There is a privacy screen here that will pull across. You've also got this door here from the washroom. Nice kitchen space and a nice lounge and the dark wood. So that's the 3 models in the Affinity range. I found that quite interesting. I'll just close this door and then I'll be with you. I found that quite interesting because I think that dark wood in the Affinity really does almost give the Buccaneer feel about it as well. So yeah, if you don't want a caravan as big as a Buccaneer or you haven't got the money for a Buccaneer, that gives you the feel of it in a smaller single axle caravan. So it's quite nice to have a look at those. So there we go. Those are the 3 Affinity caravans for 2025. Hopefully I'll get to do some individual reviews as the year goes on with a few more facts and figures for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at that. I will put all the links down there so you can check it out yourself. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.